Continuing with the Mosin Nagant maintenance series, now that we've covered disassembly, cleaning, and lubrication in the previous videos, in our final installment, we'll be covering reassembly. We'll begin with the bolt. The first step is to insert the firing pin with its spring into the front of the bolt. Then we need to push the firing pin against the bench to compress the spring, just as we did for the disassembly. Now we can screw on the cocking piece until the rear of the firing pin sits flush with the rear and the index marks line up. Rotate the cocking piece so the camming surface is all the way forward in its recess in the bolt in the fired position. At this point, we can slip the connecting piece onto the bolt head, making sure the stud is lined up with the groove in the bolt. After you slip it on, rotate the connecting piece 90 degrees. Now the bolt can slide onto the firing pin while the rear cutout in the connecting piece is aligned and mated up with the lug on the bottom of the cocking piece. Once the bolt's in place, pull back on the cocking knob and rotate the assembly 90 degrees to the right or clockwise to lock everything together. At this point, the bolt's assembled and ready to place back into the receiver. This is easily done by pulling the trigger and sliding the bolt assembly into place. Now the gun's fully assembled. Work the bolt and run through the firing cycle a few times to make sure everything's working properly. Once you're satisfied the gun's operating as it should, give it a good wipe down with a rag and some oil and the job is done. Thanks for watching, and be sure to visit Brownells.com today for more how-to articles and videos, along with all the firearms accessories and tools.